dear friends, this time I want to introduce you the top 10 traditional Persian musical instruments, so let's go to see. The first one is tar. Tar belongs to stringed instruments that have been used in its construction: skin, wood, bone, metal, and bow, and is about 95 centimeters long. To play with this instrument, the musician in a sitting position will place the tar horizontally on his thigh and start hitting the strings with a hammer in his hand. The wire is composed of 6 metal wires, which normally the first and second wires are tuned together by the third and fourth wires. And finally, the fifth wire is tuned together with the first and second strings, and the sixth wire is tuned one octave bass of the first and second strings. The next traditional instrument is setar. 3 strings are also used in the construction of metal, wood, and nylon or a string. You should know that the 3 of them belonged to the tambur family, but now it's closer to the tar maker. To play this instrument, the musician sits in a sitting position and moves the head of the fingers of the left hand along the handle on the hands. He can also play it in a standing position because of the light weight of the 3 tartars. This instrument has 4 metal wires in different thicknesses. The next one is santur. Santur is a family of strings of absolute harm and is made of metal and wood. This instrument is played by the musician in a sitting position so that the lower side of it is in front of the player, and horizontally is played by the musician by 2 wooden drums. Solid wood such as betel and walnut are used in the construction of this santur. There are 72 strings on a santur, where 36 strings are placed in yellow in groups of 4 and 9 right walls, and the other 36 stems are in white and the left 9 walls in group of 4. The next one is barbat. Barbat is another Iranian musical instrument which is called oud in Arabic. This instrument is one of the most stringed instruments which are made of nylon or string, wood, and bone. The oud is considered as one of the oldest and important instruments in Iran, which includes 10 chords and 2 are tuned together. The connection is nearly 2 octaves wide, and the note is made with the second line subclef and sometimes the F clef of the fourth line. The next one is ney. This ancient wind instrument is made of a reed plant with a length of 6 notes and 7 bands, so it's also called the 7-band reed. When this instrument is played, air enters from its mouth, and by fingering holes and changing air pressure, different sounds. The usual extent of this famous instrument is approximately 2 octaves and a half. The area the reed is divided into 4 sound zones, including the climax, bass and bass sound, gaze voice, and the sound of the postgate. The key to the second line of soul is also responsible for its nation. The next one is qeychak. Another stringed instrument is the qeychak, which is one of the earliest stringed instruments and has been used in its construction, metal, wood, and skin. The way this instrument is played is like a Comanche instrument and is used in the music of different parts of Iran. It's approximately 56 centimeter long. The third and fourth wire stitch of the qaychak can be changed in different positions, and the winding of ordinary shoring wires is in the form of the lower fifths. The next one is qanun. Qanun's instrument is one of the Iranian strings that are absolutely harmless, in the form of a right-angled trapezoid made by skin, wood, bone, metal, and string. The method of playing this instrument by the musician is in a position where the larger side of the instrument is on the table or the player's foot and towards him, and is played with two fingers of the left and right hand equipped with the mezrab, typically consisting of coated silk or nylon. 82 cords are made of strings that are used in the broom section of coated metal cords, and most of them are tuned together in bam, single or doubling group of 3. The next one is daf. Another percussion instrument is called daf, which is made using skin, wood, and metal. Its body is circular and has a diameter of 60 centimeters. At certain distances, metal rings are embedded along the inner wall of daf. The next one is Comanche. Comanche is also one of the Iranian musical instruments and belongs to the strings of the Irash, which have been used in the construction of bone, skin, wood, and metal. It's approximately 75 centimeters long from metal base to shelf. Playing this instrument is performed in a sitting position and vertically in the left hand of the player. And the last traditional Persian instrument is tombak. Tombak or tombak is one of the most famous instruments of Iranian music. This instrument is made by using wood from maple tree, walnut, berry in the form of a piece in two parts of trunk, and nefer in various sizes. Most solo tombaks are in small sizes, and orchestral tombaks are larger in sizes.